What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Bullet Bandit channel, and I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. This is the fucking Paint Boss. This is garage number 42, part 2. I noticed that I'm getting near the end of my garages. I have other alternate garages that really aren't numbered. We'll go through them later. But this is the first car in part 2. This is an original universal paint job. Not one of my better paint jobs, not one of my strongest paint jobs, but it's still original and I still like it. It's still one of a kind. So that's cool enough for me. There's a custom plate. It says fuck you. And now we're going to look at the full side view. And then we're going to move on to the next car. But first we'll look at the top side first. Let me see if I got the whole vehicle in. Oh, fuck. All right. See, I got to gauge my fucking camera. Alright, here we fucking go. Fucking right. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Yes. Motherfucker. Alright, here we go. So anyways, we're going to look at the top side. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. For real. Once I'm done doing all these garages, and I'm going to start posting racing videos, motorcycles and cars, so... Maybe I'll do videos where I'm racing bikes against cars on different, or on the same track versus one bike versus a car. See which vehicles are faster, which bikes are faster. So I'll do some interesting shit in the future. All right, we're gonna move on to the next car. Here we got a '70s Chevelle. I believe this one's a fucking primer bitch. Yeah, it's a primer bitch. It's partially painted. The white areas are painted, but the light tan areas are not. It's got a vinyl roof. All right, we're going to move on. Okay. Next car. That was a GM spec Chevelle too. Alright, now here we got a fucking DB9. I believe this one's red with white stripes on it. Lightning bolt stripes. Here we got the front nose. That's pretty fucking radical. I think that looks fucking fantastic. That's a good looking front nose. And we're going to pan around and look at the side. I like the matching red chrome wheels with the gold, or not the gold, but the chrome lips, and the white lettered letters on the side of the tire. That really looks good. And I think the way it wraps around the rear end looks awesome. I mean, that is fucking sweet. That's a beautiful car. One BMF BBC means one bad motherfucker. Bullet Bandit Customs. And I am referring to the paint jobs, not... Well, I'm a bad motherfucker, too. So, don't underestimate my power, but mainly my paint jobs. There's a full side view. That's a fucking badass car. Nothing ever in the history of MCLA, this original, ran around with its own image. No one ever did shit like this. And that's just the way the fucking ball bounces, right? We're gonna pan around to the front eventually. There's what the roof side looks like. That's pretty fucking badass, man. Now we'll go to the front, and then we're gonna move on to the next car. That's pretty fucking sweet. There's the front end. All right, now we'll pull out. All right, next car. Now we got a 66 GTO. I think this is probably going to be a quickie, man. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's a quickie. All it is a light charcoal gray, or a gunmetal gray with a white stripe going down the side, and I believe those are American racing wheels. 5 spokes, just like the Craigers, the old school 5-spoke Craigers. They were beautiful wheels, man. And with a vinyl roof. All right, we're going to move on. You know, I want to thank everyone for checking out my videos. I really do appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'll be doing more fun shit in the future. You know, I could record videos during the day, but the problem is I try to record them at night because sunlight coming into the room, even though I have blinds in the windows, I get reflection from the UV rays off the TV screen, and you can see my image, so it distorts the quality of the recording. So that's why I do not record during the daytime. I always record at night in a room with the lights out. And if it's a racing video, I normally make sure that I have the volume turned up, and so all the viewers of the video can enjoy the sound of the engines, the screeching of the tires, and the gear shifting, and all the other audio cues that you would like in a video. Anyways, I love about this car is the way the black and white stripes here at the front come up into points, and then they curl up, and then I like how that shoots up over the top of the roof, and then this area here is pretty cool too, the way it wraps around toward the back of the car. That's fucking awesome, because no one's ever done that. No one. Not one fucking person. And that's pretty fucking sweet. And not only that, but, you know, it's a universal paint job, totally original, one of a kind, none of a kind, worldwide. And this is the only one of its kind. And this is a pretty tight fucking paint job. And I'm proud of this car. Look at that fucking thing. That's fucking sweet. That's fucking sweet. And those wheels are fucking bumping. That really makes the car look awesome as fuck. And I love that on the side of the door, PANTBOSS of Midnight Club, Los Angeles. All right, there we have a matching interior, orange and white, and we're going to move on. All right, next car. Here we got another Chevelle. I think this might be a GM spec, another metallic paint job Chevelle, but I could be wrong, I forget. You gotta go to the liquor store and get yourself some fucking Yukon Jack. Shit's fucking good. 100 proof, it fucks you up quick too. Alright, here's a fucking... Oh, so I must have made this car. This is Garage 42. I must have still been with West Coast Customs, because I probably wouldn't have made this if I wasn't. So I must have been. I don't know why I didn't in the last few garages tag some of the cars. I think 41 and 40 I might enough tag, or either it was just the last garage. Well, I think we might have been going through a dry spell or something, or when the game was really hitting the shit balls, because there was an asshole who fucking introduced all the modding, and he put it out there and everybody was modding. So we hit a slow period. There's a custom plate that says fuck you, and that's pretty badass. There's a fucking back side view. That's fucking sweet, man. You gotta admit, that's a fucking badass car. You know damn well that if you had the money, or you bumped into a car like that was for sale, and you had the money, you'd fucking buy that car. That's fucking sweet, man. I mean, I'd be proud to fucking drive that down the fucking road. I wouldn't be embarrassed. There's the top side. And then we'll look at the front nose, and then we're going to move on. This is probably going to be a pretty short video. There's what it looks like that. Alright. Alright, we're going to move on. Later. Oh shit. I love that fucking view. That's fucking badass. Alright, next car. See, a lot of my cars too that I made, you know, wheels and brakes, there you were offered red brakes, the stock brakes, and the blue brake calipers, gold carbon fiber disc, or just steel. You know, I used to set up all my rims and tires Everything had to do with the paint job. All right, let's look at the front nose first. Here's a fucking really beautiful fucking Mercedes-Benz. A Mercedes-Benz over. All right, this is a badass fucking car. I love this car. This got fucking gold fucking disc brakes and Brembo red calipers that match the spokes and the paint job on the side of the car, and it's got white on the inside between the lip of tan and the spokes of red. There's white on the edges on the inside lip that match the white paint job. So, you know, again, it's color coordination with that. They got a dumbass fucking dub fucking plate on there. I don't know. I must have not been worried about the plate, so fuck it. There's a full side view. That's a fucking good looking car, man. You can't deny that. That's a fucking beautiful car. And here's the top side. And then we're going to pan around to the front. In your fucking face, hardcore. And that's just the way the ball bounced, man, during the time of MCLA, man. You know, anyone could try to step to that 99.9% of the time, people would fucking be defeated. So that's just the fucking way the ball bounced, man. Sorry. All right. Further proof of that is, since I started this in OSR, none of them, OSR, and not only that, but other crews, no one has stepped to me once to defend themselves. The only people that I don't even attack are people, like I said in some of my other videos, that made their own original custom lowriders, and they were lowrider crews. I have respect for them. I don't have a problem with them, but everybody else, copycats and people who bought shit off of Rate My Ride, they know they can't hold a flame to me, because those are the 99% that I could smoke. There's another custom plate that says PANTBOSS. This is a beautiful Camaro, very simple. This wasn't hard to do, but yet, I mean, look at that. That's fucking nice, man. That's where the argument stops. Look how fucking nice this car is. Argument over. I mean, that's fucking sweet. Ain't nobody ever did no shit like this. Look at that shit. I mean, that's fucking badass, dude. And here's the front end, and we're gonna move on. And you know, I would never ever deny the fact that, hey, there were people on the game that were dedicated to lowrider style cars that were better than me. And I don't deny that. Yeah, they were better than me. But the rest of everybody else in the whole population of this game could not hold a candle to me. And even though I made some really nice lowriders, some were really sick. And in fact, all my lowriders were unique and original. And I still don't think they were as good as some of the people that were really, really into it as far as making lowriders. I think I would rank in the top 4 to 3%, but not in the top 1% when it came to lowriders only. But I wasn't the best. I wasn't at the top 1%. I was probably within 5 to 3% of the best. Outside of those style of paint jobs, they couldn't get with me in other shit. Like the other type of customs that I make, lowrider people couldn't touch me on shit like that. And that's what separates me from them as well, you know. And you know, that's the beauty of making custom paint. But you know, I do have respect for the fucking best of the lowrider designers. They were good, and I've seen a lot of them, man. Those guys were fucking awesome. You know, styles of paint jobs for different styles of cars is kind of like music. It's a genre. And, you know, you don't go fucking painting a monster truck like a fucking lowrider, because it ain't a lowrider. So you want to make a paint job for a monster truck that's going to be fitting for that vehicle. You know, I mean, just like, what are you going to paint fucking Care Bears on a monster truck? That's fucking gay. It doesn't even fit the vehicle or the status of the vehicle. I mean, that's like putting a fucking Cookie Monster on the side of a fucking 7,000 horsepower fucking top fuel dragster. That's fucking gay. What you want to do with that fucking 7,000 horsepower vehicle, you want to put a fucking fitting paint job on it. Now, not only does it make it look mean, make it look bad and fast. You want the paint job to fucking look aggressive or cool as fuck. And this is another beautiful fucking Corvette. Just like I'm talking about. I could have made this a fucking Cheese Nips car, but I didn't. I made this a fucking full-on custom Corvette that is one of a kind, and this thing is sweet, and it's fitting to what the paint job needs. And of course, not only do I do a nice paint job, but I make the rims, tires, brakes, and calipers coordinate with the fucking paint job theme. And that's what sets it apart. That's fucking original. One bad fucker. There's a badass fucking rear end. And now we're going to pan around and look at the full side view. That's fucking sweet, man. Fucking this is one of the baddest fucking universal paint jobs I put on a Corvette. That's fucking nice, man. I mean, shit. Who wouldn't want to drive that? If it was real, who wouldn't? You'd have to be a fucking jackass to say, no, man, that shit is over. You're a fucking idiot. That's a beautiful fucking paint job, man. And, of course, it's universal. Unifies from each half of the car. There's the top side, and there's the front hood, and we're going to move on. We got 17 minutes into the video, so we're going to move on. Yeah, it's a fucking sweet fucking ride. Look at that bitch, man. That is fucking bad. That's a fucking good-looking car. All right, here we go. We got one more car after this, and that's the end of the video. And then tomorrow or tonight, maybe I'll upload fucking Garage 43, part 1. Oh, this one's fucking cool, too. All right, front nose says one BMF, one bad motherfucker. These rims look awesome on this car, especially with the way they're themed out. With the chrome, the light blue lip, the chrome spoke centers, and the light blue that matches the light blue in the paintwork. And then the brake calipers that match the light blue in the paintwork. And then you have the carbon fiber fucking disc brakes. I mean, that's fucking sweet. And then the design on the side just kicks it, man. I mean, that's fucking sweet. That's fucking one hell of a badass, aggressive fucking paint job. That's fucking badass. I love that custom plate says step off, because no one could step on. No one can step on, man. And, I want my viewers also to know, I'm aware that, hey, I don't have a lot of fucking views. But, I don't worry about that. That'll come later in due time, With recognition comes spread word of mouth. And even though the game's no longer in play, I think that kind of hurts my viewing status as well. But I ain't worried about that. Time will come and, my views will go up. And maybe someday pass these fucking copycat faggots. Alright, that's a badass fucking paint job, man. That's fucking sweet the way it wraps around and then comes down on the other side. That's a fucking awesome universal. Alright, now this is the last car. And then I'll be shutting down the video. 19 minutes and 45 seconds. So probably a little bit over 20, 21 minutes. Oh, this is a beautiful car. Very simple in design. We'll look at the front nose. We got white at the bottom, light blue, medium blue, and then a grayish blue, then a light purple, and then a blue, and then a gray. And there's the fucking full side view. That's fucking badass. It's simple but nice, man. Look at them rims, the way they match. I mean, that just accents the whole fucking car. It really does. I mean, it pays tribute to the paint job itself. There's another custom plate. It says Boss. Paint Boss. And that's fucking a nice view right there. Holy shit, right there. That's a beautiful view. Alright. I love that fucking view, dude. I wish I could own one of these fucking older Skyline GTs, man. GTRs, man. They're fucking beautiful bodies. Well designed. And you know what's sad about this year Skyline? That it wasn't, this is sad, it was not designed by American engineers. And it makes you think, if we're the best at everything as an American nation, how comes they designed such a beautiful car that everyone lusts for? Even a lot of people in America lust for this generation, just like they do the RX-7 in this game. That was one of the best generations of the RX-7. Not only the performance of the car, but the look of it. The RX-7, the Skyline GTR, they were very well lusted by the American people. And it should piss you off as an American, how the fucking they have the intelligence to design something that fucking wantable. Everyone wants it. And not only that, but they were performers. And not only could the RX-7 perform, but it could also drift. And that's why it became a very, very well-known drift car. There's a very custom patch for that I made. That's fucking awesome, man. That's just fucking killer. Alright, so this is the end of the video. This is the last car. And yo, man, I just want everyone to know, hey, if it ain't made by America, it's no good. Not just joking, dude. I'm being fucking sarcastic with reverse psychology. Oh, shit. But yeah, that's a beautiful fucking car, man. Everyone who's pro-American should be pissed off at Japan for making Suzuki, Honda, Mitsubishi, Nissan. All you pro-Americans should hate China for making things that were legit. I mean, because we're supposed to be the exceptional nation. We're supposed to be the best at everything. We're the best at raping, murder, killing, corruption, killing our own kids, killing our parents. We're the best at everything. And you Americans that are patriotic should be very upset for third world countries, for people who lack our knowledge because they are below us as a human race. You know, I was told before, and I read in other books of shit, that people who aren't American are subhumans. So how can you as an American people want a Japanese car or a GXSR or a Kawasaki H2 or a ZX14 or a Hayabusa? Why would you want that? The best bikes in the world ever built in the history of humanity is a Harley Davidson, right? The fastest bikes in the world, faster than the fucking Voyager 1. A Harley Davidson motorcycle was faster than the Voyager 1, which travels through space at 39,000 miles an hour. The Harley Davidson, a Chevy, is faster than the Voyager 1. It's faster than any Japanese. You take a Chevy Chevette with a two-cylinder, it's got a four-cylinder engine, you knock two-cylinder out, and it's faster than anything Japan ever made. Just joking, man. I'm fucking with you. Reverse psychology. But anyways, man, I want to thank everyone for fucking stopping by. I want, everyone to know that I appreciate it. And later, good night. And please subscribe if you want to. If not, don't. Later. Peace out, Logic.